Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well and had a good night's sleep and ready to learn. All right, so we're going to start with phonemic awareness like we usually do, but we're going to do things a teeny tiny bit differently, similar to what we've been doing, but just a tiny bit different. So we always start with rhyming, but this time I'm going to give you a word and then I'm going to give you two other words and you're going to tell me which of those two words rhymes with the first word I give you. So here's an example. If I say the word sure, I want to know which of these two words rhymes with the word sure. Fur, car. So fur rhymes with sure. Okay? So let's do a few others. We have the word turn. So which of these words rhymes with turn? Tan or burn? Burn. What about the word course? Which word rhymes with the word course? Horse or hiss? Horse. And what about the word work? Which of these words rhymes with the word work? When or perk? Perk. And the last one, which of these two words rhymes with the word park? Pen or bark? Bark, you got it. Okay, so now I'm gonna say three words in a row. Two of the words have something similar, like the same beginning sound, and one does not. You're going to tell me which word does not have the same, okay? So if I say mover, muffin, carpet, which one does not belong? Carpet, because the others start with what sound? Connor, harder, cozy. Say that again. Connor, harder, cozy. Which one does not belong? Harder. So again, we're listening to that beginning sound. What about these? Gecko, nicely, ninja. Again, gecko, nicely, ninja. Which one does not fit? Gecko. Villain, mistake, village. Again, villain, mistake, village. Which one doesn't fit? Mistake. And the last one, fitness, finger, super. I'm gonna do that again. Fitness, finger, super. Which one doesn't fit? Super. You got it. Okay, so now we've done this one before. I'm gonna give you the different sounds and you're gonna tell me what the word is. Curl. What's the word? Curl. You remember. Arc. What's the word? Spark. Art. What's the word? Part. Orc. What's the word? Stork. Blurt. What's the word? Blurt. Art. What's the word? Smart. Church. What's the word? Church. What's the word? Connor. I actually have a cousin named Connor. What's the word? Slither. And the last one, What's the word? Shorter. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you some words. I want to know where in the word you hear a certain blend. Is it going to be at the beginning, the middle, or at the end? Okay, so we're looking for the blend pl. So in the word plan, where do we hear pl? At the beginning, middle, or end? At the beginning. Good. What about in supply? Where do we hear it? Is it at the beginning, middle, or end? Yeah, closer to the end, more or less middle end. And then the last one, plug. Where do we hear pl? At the beginning. All right, what about the blend st? Okay, we're listening for st, and you're gonna tell me where in the word we hear it. So in the word best, Do we hear at the beginning, the end, at the end? What about mistake? Say it again, mistake. The beginning, middle, or end? In the middle, that's right. What about almost? Where do we hear the st? At the end, and where do we hear the st? At the beginning. And burst. Where do we hear it? At the end. Good. All right. I am going to give you more words. Actually, I'm going to give you the word. So it's funny. They want me to give you the sounds again, but we already did that. So I'm just going to reverse it. I'm going to give you a word and I want you to put it into the different sounds. Okay. Whirl. What are the sounds? Earl. Star. What are the sounds? R. Good. Stirred. What are the sounds? Stirred. What about heard? What are the sounds? Erd. Charred. What are the sounds? Ard. Good. Partner. What are the sounds? Art. There are a lot of them. Sharper. What are the sounds? Sharp. Nice. Farther. What are the sounds? Farther. And the last one, shirts. What are the sounds? Shirt. Good. All right. And I am going to start with part of the word. I'm going to add an ending, and you're going to tell me what the new word is. So if I have bear, and I add E at the end, the word is berry. I start with blur, and add E at the end, and now the word is blurry. I have thumb, and I'm going to add P at the end. So what's in the word now? Thump. I have clam, and I'm going to add a P. So now what's the word? Clamp. We have spy, and I'm going to add a N at the end. So now the word is spine. I'm going to have stay. I'm going to add a L at the end. So now the word is stale. And the last one, shell. I'm going to add a F at the end to make it shell. You got it. All right, so now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to have both sounds. I'm going to take away that last sound, and you're going to tell me what's left. So before we did it from the other end, so now we're taking away the end instead of the beginning, okay? So I have barge. I'm going to take away the J, and I'm left with bar. Good. I have freeze. I'm going to take away the Z, and I'm left with free. I have runt. I'm going to take away the T, and I'm left with run. I have feel. I'm going to take away the L, and I'm left with fee. That was a tricky one. I have scheme. I'm going to take away the M, and I'm left with ski. I have trail. I'm going to take away the L, and I'm left with tray. I have raise. I'm going to take away the Z, and I'm left with ray. I have crime. I'm going to take away the M, and I'm left with cry. I have dome. I'm going to take away the M, and I'm left with dough. I have stone. I'm going to take away the N, and I'm left with stow. And the last one, I have fleet. I'm going to take away the T, and I'm left with flee. Good work. All right, so our last bit we're going to do here is we are going to change the end, okay? So before we either added it or we took it away, this time we're going to delete it and substitute it for a new end, and you're going to tell me what the new word is. So if I have the word short, or I have actually short, I'm going to take away the ort, put in eat, and now the word is sheet, okay? So let's try some more. I have brain. I'm going to take away the ain, put in ick. Now the word is brick. Nice. I have trap. I'm going to take away the app, put in ed, and now the word is tread. Good. I have place. I'm going to take away the ace, put in ugh to make the word plug. Good. I have stand. I'm going to take away the and, put in ump to make the word stump. I have stop. I'm going to take away the up, put in eep to make the word steep. Good. I have tree. I'm going to take away e, put in ace to make the word trace. I have grab. I'm going to take away ab, put in ip to make it grip. I have broke. I'm going to take away oak, put in ite to make it right. Good. And the last one, I have phrase. I'm going to take away a's, put in n to make the word friend. Good. Okay. So we are done with that part. Now we're going to go back to digraphs. So let's review the digraphs we've already done. We have SH, and what sound does that make? Sh. Good, as in the word shirt. We have WH, which is what sound? W. Good, as in whale. And the CH sound, what sound does that make? Ch. Good, as in chicken. We have the CK. What sound does that make? K. Good, as in tack. We have the QU digraph, which makes what sound? Qu, as in queen. We have the GH digraph that makes what sound? G. Good, as in ghost. We have the soft TH sound, which makes what sound? Th, as in three. And we have the hard TH sound that makes what sound? Th, as in they and the. So we're just going to add a new digraph to that. We've done this before, but it's just a little reminder. Our new digraph is PH. And this makes the sound F. Okay? So again, we're using this one as in, what word can we do? Oh, how about this word? Let's see how well I can draw this. Probably not great. This is not too good. But this is supposed to be PH as in phone. Okay, so that's going to be our new digraph. Just sounds like the F sound, but a little different. And PH can be seen at the beginning of some words, and it can also be at the end of some words. Okay, so your worksheet that you are going to work on, hopefully you already have this printed out. Oh, another one. Sometimes it can be in the middle as well, as in the word dolphin. So of course, name and date. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at the pictures, and then you are going to, let's see what it says, circle the word that names the picture, then underline or highlight the digraph in the word, okay? So you can underline it or you could highlight it. So this is a picture of a what? Much better than mine. Phone. So I'm going to circle the word phone. And after I do that, you can either take a yellow marker or a crayon, and then you're going to highlight it, or you can just use your pencil and underline it. And our digraph is PH. Okay, so that's what you're going to do on all of these. You're going to circle the word that matches the picture, and then you're going to underline that digraph. And you know which one we're working on, PH. Okay? At the end, it says, use the word bank to complete each sentence with the correct word. These are some tricky words, okay? I'm going to read them to you now, but if you need help, I'm sure your parents would love to help you. This is the word pharmacy, geography, photography, and phonics. Okay, so pharmacy is where you get your medicine. Geography, like when I was teaching you guys about maps, you were learning about countries and cities, that would be geography. Photography, we know that one, taking pictures. And phonics is similar to the phonemic awareness we've been doing. Okay, you need to know those in order to answer. So for instance, this should be an easy one. It says, our teacher taught us and we're going to look from these blank lesson. So that would be phonics. So you're going to cross out the word phonics and write it on the line. Okay, I'm only going to do the first one for you because the rest I want you to try to do on your own. Okay, so you're going to try to read the words around the line and go from there. So a blank took our pictures that day. My grandma works at the blank. And since I love maps and landforms, I love to study blank. Okay, so you're just going to fill in the word from the word bank and add it to the line where it makes sense. All right. So when you are done with that, you'll join me back and we'll do some writing and writer's workshop. See you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. So hopefully you guys have already finished your letter. I went ahead and I also finished mine, and I did not have space in the front, so I definitely had to continue on the back. And today is the day we are going to be using our blue revising tool, and we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. And a lot of times, if you're trying to convince your parents that this is something you really, really, really want, or something you really want to do, or you really want to go, well, instead of just saying all the things that are good for you, how is it going to be good for them, right? And then we're going to be reading a story later on that kind of works with that idea, right? Because remember when we read that book, and we're probably going to read it again tomorrow, I Want an Iguana, or I Want My Own Room. Remember how Alex was writing back and forth to his mom or to his dad, and he was trying to give all these good reasons? Well, we have to do that. And another good thing to do, you guys are 6 and 7 years old, and you're super cute. So you can't give your puppy dog eyes in a letter, right? Because we can't see that. So maybe please, pretty please, words like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and read my letter. Dear Sky, I really want help watching the kids so I can train for a half marathon. Training for a half marathon. Oops. Uh-oh, I wrote 2 times. Well, I'll remember that later. Will keep me healthy so I can live longer. I will be happier, which will make me a better wife and mom. I will also be a good role model for my kids when I don't give up. I really want help. Remember how I was repeating that beginning idea, but with those ideas from the reasons. I really want help watching the kids so I can train for a half marathon to stay healthy, happy, and to be a good role model. Well, I gave one reason already why it would help him, right? If I'm a better wife, that's good for him, right? But if I could say, maybe butter him up at first. Did I tell you how, maybe you can add a little thing in the front. Did I tell you how handsome you are? Just butter him up a little bit. Oh my gosh, would you believe that blue just broke? Oh, well, I'm going to continue with my pencil, but you should be using blue. Did I tell you how handsome you, I'm going to put a little carrot, look today? Starting with a compliment gets you far. Okay, and it says for a half marathon, okay, training for a half marathon will keep me healthy so I can live longer. How about if I add, if I live longer, I can love you longer. Okay, that benefits him. Okay. I will be happier, which will make me a better wife and mom. That will help you a lot. That will help you a lot, okay? I will also be a good role model for, probably our kids when I don't give up. This will make our kids better people. This will make, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, will make our kids better people. Again, you should be doing this in blue, but mine broke. I really want help watching the kids. So can I train for so I can train for a half marathon to stay healthy, happy, and to be a good role model. Please, will you help me? please, will you help me? Love, Mrs. Payne. All right, so we're gonna add a few more ideas to our stories about what it's gonna do for our parents and a little please. And you're gonna start with a little buttering up. We're gonna add a little compliment in there. It's for your mom. Did I tell you how beautiful you look today? Or, oh, your hair, you know, come up with a real compliment though. Don't do something fake, but really take a look at them and go, what can I say about them? Okay? So see if you can add those ideas and make your friendly little letter a little bit more persuasive, okay? All right, so I will see you back here when you're done with your letter and we'll do a little math. All right, see you soon. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so we've done something very similar to this. This is more or less just little short word problems. I don't even think it really needs a lot of explanation, but you're just going to read them and you're going to answer the questions, but I want to see how you did it. I want to see a number sentence, okay? And if you need to add like little circles for each, that's fine too. For instance, Han has 9 comic books he gave away. And then here's the thing. Some of these are going to be addition. Some of them are going to be subtraction. So you have to read it really carefully. And there's some tricky words. I'm going to give you a little clue. If it has the word left, like how many are left, the word left always means you're going to take away. If it has in all, you're going to underline in all, and that always means you're going to add. And guess what? Every single one of these, so before you even start, I would go through all of them and just underline the words at the end. This one says left. This one says in all. So I would go through all of them. This one says in all, and this one says left. Every time, again, if it says in all, so I'm going to put it on mine, and if you want to write it on yours too, in all always means add, okay, like a plus sign. And if you see the word left, then it's going to be take away or subtract with a little takeaway sign, okay? Those are little clues to help you what to do with the numbers, okay? So even if you're having problem reading the word problem, go to the end, underline those key words, and you're gonna know exactly what to do, and it's gonna be easy peasy, lemon breezy, all right? Lemon breezy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's, yeah, whatever. Anyway, you know what I mean. All right, so good luck doing that. Make sure you underline those key words that are gonna help you. Those are those magical words that pop up and you're like, oh, in all, I'm gonna add. Are left, have left, I'm gonna take away, I'm gonna subtract, okay? So I just wanna give you little clues, little tricks to solving those math problems, all right? See you later during Read Aloud.